¿Qué es la que hay? I'm about to install a bolt trailer hitch on the Escalade. You're wondering why? Stay tuned. Alright, I got the trailer. I already tested the ramps. I put the caddy. And I think I'm gonna go to Lowe's to grab two wooden boards just because I don't want to risk it. I'm not sure if the car that I'm gonna pick up will hit the bumper on the ramps. So I'm just gonna do that, wait until tomorrow, wake up early, and then start driving to Houston. Just arrived. I'm just waiting for the seller to show up. Now let's just wait. Well, and this is it. This is a 2006 Saleen S281. It's not supercharged though. There's actually three models on this car. It's the 281, which is this one, the 281 SC, which is supercharged, and then the last one, the 281 Extreme. This one, if I'm not mistaken, comes with 335 horsepower, better suspension, and different upgrades comparing with the Mustang GT on this year. You have a different hood, a different bumper, on the rear end is different as well. The interior, you have these nice looking vents on the headrest. In addition of the cluster, this one shows 200 miles per hour. I doubt that it will get to there, but it looks cool. Engine on this are a 4.6 V8, and I'm not sure if the specific setup that this car has on the exhaust system is the one that gives that amazing sound. I even asked on my social media accounts if the 4.6 sounds better than 5.0. I know that I'm gonna get a lot of hate of that, but this one comparing with the 5.0, I feel like the 5.0 is a little bit more rowdy, or I'm not sure. Someone comment and it has a great point. Most of the 5.0 that are out there, they modify the exhaust and it just that has that rattling sound that I don't know. This one has long headers. I'm not sure the brand. I think it's BMR or something like that. I'm new in the Mazda world, so I have to start learning and do more research. It has an X pipe and then magna flows on the exhaust. Talking about the exhaust, the Saleen, this model comes with 4 exhaust exits, the iconic 2 center exits, and it has 2 more that works like dump tubes. Apparently they just open at high RPM. Each Saleen has their own number, it's registered. This one is the 06 1312. Apparently they made around 1500 ish models on 2006, and on this specific model with these specifications and the same paint, this one is a tungsten, I think that's how you pronounce it, tungsten gray. This one is 1 out of 32. There's only 32 models with this same specification in 2006. It's cool because the way I found out all that is just you contact Saleen, you send the VIN number of the car, and then they will add your name on that registry and give you all the information, where the car was assembled and all that great stuff. This car is signed by Steve Saleen himself. Just to me, it's pretty cool. I look a little bit more information about him. His first car, if I'm not mistaken, was a Porsche given by his father. That's how he fell in love with cars. Track driver, race with the racing team, and then he started driving Mustang. He fell in love with that platform. He started modifying to make it with more horsepower and a better suspension for drivability. And then he started his company in 1983. I think his daughter got a Mustang. He kept the Mustang for 2 or 3 months, modified it, and the rest is history. The community is pretty small as well. There's like only a couple of Facebook groups. There's an actual club posted there. A lot of people welcome me. They sent me an invitation for there's a group in Texas as well. There are a couple stuff that I have to fix. Check engine light is because one of the O2 sensor is bad. The AC vents actuator, this is notorious on these cars. I'm gonna fix that. Passenger door doesn't unlock by itself. Steering wheel leather is all worn out.
But wait, there's more.
It has a leak on the AC system, which I want to say that is the high pressure valve that will have to be replaced. I charged the system, but when I opened that valve, I could hear the leak. This car had aftermarket headlights with smoke lens. Did a HID conversion. The HID conversion, I don't know which ballast they utilize, but it doesn't have the high beams. And then during the night, because of the smoke lens, even though they're HID, you can see. In addition of the headlights, the factory, in my opinion, the factory headlights are the one. Those are the ones that look great on this car. The one that they added were the chrome ones. They have the whole bezel chrome. I don't know how I feel about that one. The fog lamps.
What did he say?
That has on the front bumper. The front bumper was painted. Then whoever installed it did install all the parts properly. So the fog lamps are not mounted correctly, and then the bumper is sagging, so you have like a gap between the fenders. The tail lights studs are broken, so I'll be replacing those tail lights. The radio came with the double DIN and it has GPS and all that, but the last update for that GPS I believe was like 2009 2010. So every time I try to use it, it just take me to routes that doesn't exist anymore, at least around San Antonio. And the eyesore, when I was looking for these cars, there's one eyesore that I feel like most of the cars or Mustangs on this shell or model have, and it's the cigarette hole. Most of them don't have the cap. I don't know how they lose it, but it's a common thing that I noticed in most of the Mustangs when I was looking in marketplace. So I'll probably be starting a push start button in that area. I wasn't really looking for one. I was just looking for a 1967, 1968 fastback, but the one that I found needed a lot of work, and I already have an unfinished project, which is the Mazda RX-7.
Billions and billions and billions and billions.
And I didn't want just to put another project car in the garage taking space, and I'll probably won't be able to finish none of them because of the time that I have. From there, I remember that this Shell Mustang from 2005 to I want to say 2014 is like more like a retro model, utilizing the 67, 68. I think that the 2012, 14 looks like the 70s a little bit. And I remember the Saleen having that rear end. It kind of looks like extended. It resembles that 67, 68 fastback. You see the dash, it just resembles that 67, 68. You see the vents, you see the black with silver and chrome. You see the steering wheel. The reason why I wanted this color as well was because of Eleanor. I don't know if you guys have seen Going 60 Seconds. It was one of my favorite movies when I was growing up. Always loved that car. Eleanor are ridiculous expensive, and I feel like this S281 kind of resemble a little bit of that. Two different cars though. One is Shelby, one is a Saleen. I'm not trying to make a Saleen a Shelby, but I still want to add those retro type looking things. A little bit of carbon fiber as well, with silver, aluminum. Not changing a lot, not making it too ricey, just those small details, you know, Tony West style. So this is it. Tell me what you guys think. Tell me if I'm messing up. Some information that I put out, I tried to do a little bit of research. All the information that I gathered so far is being from Google, different forums. Missing something, just put it down on the comments. And yeah, so I'll be putting Mustang Saleen, however you want to call it, content, so you don't want to miss it. Press the subscribe button and the bell button, so every time that I post videos you can receive the notification. Thank you all for watching. God bless. Until next one.